Welcome to Make It Monday with me, your host, Shundara. Hey, all you savvy naturalistas and Ohana. Welcome to another episode of Make It Monday. But hold up, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you can join our awesome family. Make sure you're following me on all my social media sites. Make sure you check out savvynaturalista.com for all your skincare needs. Make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel if you would like to get to know me, your host, Shundara, better. Also, today we're making a Titsy Totsy bath bomb. So this is sort of a Lush Copycat. It's like a really good bath bomb, and I see it all over during the Valentine's Day season. So you know what? I said we should make this copycat. So this is my original recipe that I made, and I just used the artistic work on the outside of the bath bomb as the copycat. So if you guys decide to make this recipe, I really hope you enjoy it. So I'm not going to talk too long in this episode because this is a very long and thorough tutorial. Also, if you would like to see a demo of this bath bomb, it will be on my vlog channel. So I will do a demo of this bath bomb on my vlog channel. So make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel if you would like to get to know me better as well as see the demo. So thanks so much for watching. And let's get into this Titsy Totsy tutorial. So you want to start off by adding 2 cups of baking soda. That's just what we're going to use. It's just 2 cups of baking soda for this Titsy Totsy Copycat Bath Bomb, aka not related to Lush at all. So you want to use 2 cups of baking soda, and then we're going to add a cup of citric acid. So you want to mix this all together just to make sure it's combined. The reason for mixing this all together is just to get the clumps out, make sure it's combined, and just you know, make sure it's pretty when we add our decoration to the top, and make sure there are no lumps in your bath bomb. So make sure you get all the clumps out of your baking soda if you care if your bath bomb is pretty or not. If you really don't care, then by all means keep you can skip that part. So once you have your mixture completely mixed all together and all your clumps out, now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. However, you can use kaolin clay. For this specifically, the only reason why I'm using cornstarch is cornstarch really has great benefits to the skin as well. So you guys should not be afraid of using cornstarch in your skincare items. But if you don't want to use cornstarch because you have this belief of cornstarch is not great for the skin, when people have been using it for the skin for millions of years, then by all means go ahead and use kaolin clay, also known as white china clay. I'm just using cornstarch because I want the bottom of this bath bomb to be pure white, and kaolin clay, aka white china clay, tends to have like a hueish grayish color. So please don't be afraid to use cornstarch. I mean, we eat with it. We put it on our skin for lots of things, to keep the baby skin dry, to keep your skin dry. Most people use cornstarch in the summer, especially here in Arizona when it gets hot and you get sweaty. I mean, cornstarch is great. It doesn't cause yeast infections. Those are myths if you read a lot online. So calm down, people. Calm down. However, the alternative to this is a 1/4 cup of kaolin clay. So you just want to mix that all together just to make sure it's combined. So now we're going to start by putting our oils. A 1/4 cup of coconut oil. However, you can use any type of oil you like. I'm just keeping this really simple. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup of oil. The Lush style bath bomb, from what I've seen on the website and the ingredients, doesn't have any oils in it yet. It's a moisturizing balm, so maybe they use butters, although I didn't see any butters as well. But we're going to use a 1/4 cup of oil. We're also going to use Miracle Glow oil, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. Miracle Glow oil contains all natural 24 karat gold in it, and it's a great moisturizer for the skin and face, your hair, and your nails, as well as our DIYs. So make sure you pick up Miracle Glow oil at savvynaturalista.com. So to that quarter cup of oil. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of polysorbate 80. So I'm using polysorbate 80. Lush doesn't use any polysorbate 80 in their Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb, and they also don't use any SLSA. So this bath bomb is just a regular bath bomb, so this part is optional, okay? However, if you do skip the polysorbate 80, I will say this, that your bath bomb, you may need to add more toner. So you may need to add more Aqua de Rosas, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com, you know, or any other toner you decide to use. However, you should use the one at savvynaturalista.com for all your skincare needs. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of polysorbate 80. However, you can use SLSA if you like. So that's just 2 tablespoons of polysorbate 80 in your mixture with the oils. And now we're going to add our glycerin. So I'm gonna use about 30 drops of glycerin. Lush doesn't add glycerin to their Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb. However, it's optional if you would like to do that. So just add 30 drops of glycerin. That's what I use. And just mix this all in together. But before we're gonna mix it, we're gonna use another some fragrance oil. We're gonna use a orange blend of a fragrance oil, like a citrus scent, and a little bit of lavender oil. So essential oil. So we're going to use Now Foods lavender, just a little bit, and then we're going to use a citrus scent that I really enjoy online. I think it's called Susama. I'm gonna leave the link down below where I got this oil from. And I would like to say this, you guys, you can use fragrance oils. Some fragrance oils have nostalgic feelings. For all those people on my Pinterest, this is not for YouTube, but this is for Pinterest, because some of y'all on Pinterest get on my nerves. You leaving comments like, oh, that's not a natural scent. I mean, it may not be natural to you, but some people get really good vibes and feelings from different type of scents that make them feel a nostalgic feeling, makes them happy. So if it's a fragrance oil and it makes them happy, by all means, please use a fragrance oil. Do not be mad because you using fragrance oils. Y'all know I'm a balance between homeopathic and allopathic. There's no reason why we cannot combine the both. We are not about to be gung-ho with one, okay? So that's all I wanted to say on that. Especially the people selling Young Living essential oils, but you know what? We will get in that at another time, because Young Living is sometimes too much to me. Just too much. So you want to add, I would say start off with 40 to 30 drops. However, once you mix it together and you combine it, you may need to add more. However, this is not for you to be selling, so I don't want to give you exact measurements. However, I will say, if you decide to sell these, or if you decide to use these as a product you would like to sell, you may need to weigh out the oils to make sure they are body safe for your treats that you do at your craft shows or the stores you guys, you know, sell at. Make sure they're body safe, okay? So now that we have that in here, you want to mix this mixture all together just to make sure it's combined. So we're going to mix it. And I also want to let you guys know while we're mixing is Lush, they don't do a, not only do they have a, what's to call it, they don't use oils in the Titsy Totsy, and neither do they use glycerin. And there's something else they don't do. The Titsy Totsy is really a very plain and simple bath bomb. However, it's perfect for oh yeah, I don't know what scent they use. Side note, is this looking kind of pink to y'all or white? Because it's looking pink for me. But I don't know what kind of scent they use for the Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb. Meaning, I don't know if, did I make it pink? Oh, this is gonna make me mad if it doesn't come out white. Oh, it came out pink. You know what? The show must go on. We're gonna be like Lupe Fiasco. All right, the show goes on all night. So yeah, like I was saying, and I don't know what scent Lush uses for their Titsy Totsy. I've heard different people say it's a sweet scent, it's a romantic. Oh, they use Love Spell. That's what they use. So I'm going to leave a link down below of a Love Spell fragrance oil you guys could get. I just prefer citrus because, well, I'm a citrus girl. Y'all know I'm a citrus girl. So once all your ingredients are combined and it sort of looks like snow, like this, now it's time to put it in your molds. So my mold is pretty deep. I want to say that first. My mold is pretty deep. So since my mold is pretty deep, we're gonna have to, it may take a little longer for mine to dry. So first we're going to take half of our mixture. So I'm probably gonna do a cup of the mixture. Probably a little more than a cup, probably like a half a cup of the mixture, and I'm gonna put it in one bowl, and we're gonna add like a pink. So we're gonna add shimmer to one part of it, like a shimmer white. So I'll leave a link down below of where you could get the shimmer white. Actually, I'm gonna add it to the other one as well because it will look cute once I add the pink color. So we're gonna add the shimmer to this one as well, you guys. And then we're, woo, look at all that glitter. And then we're gonna mix it together. So once you're done doing this, then we're gonna add the pink mica. So I'm gonna use a light pink mica, not a dark pink, because I have a lot of dark pink micas. And what I've noticed is when I photograph with them, as you guys see my Valentine's Day body scrub and my little Valentine's Day other scrubs, I can't, it's like the light, I don't understand. Oh, that was a lot of mica. Please use a 1/4 teaspoon or 1/8 of a mica. Sometimes I get a little mica happy, so I'm sorry you guys, but use a little less. But like I was saying, sometimes I feel like my camera, like, because I need a new lens, and right now I can't afford one because you know guys know we're having a baby, but I feel like the lights when I take pictures is off with pinks, and I really want this new lens so bad that I'm really trying to save up for it because I really want it so bad, you guys, so bad, so bad. I think it would take my pictures to the next level. I really do, but it's so expensive. So I think once the baby is born, I'll probably start saving up for it so I can get it, because I really would like to take my photography to the next level. Okay, so yeah, so I'm using a lighter pink, but if you have like dark micas, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you guys could get micas. If you have a darker mica, like a fairy, like a cotton candy mica would be so pretty with this Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb. This is what it looks like. So on the Lush Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb has flower petals in it for Valentine's Day. So what I'm gonna do, and they all push them to the side. So essentially the Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb has the flower petals on one side of the heart. So any side you prefer, I'm just doing it in diagonal shapes. And then they have full rosebuds. These rosebuds are sort of rosebuds mixed with trees and grass and stuff. They was a little cheaper, y'all. Okay. So yeah, so these rosebuds are mixed with, you know, the whole dried down bud. So now what we're going to do is use Aqua de Rosas, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com, and we're going to spray it on our, what's it called, our toner, not our toner, but our mixtures. So the Titsy Totsy starts with a layer of pink and a layer of white, and it alternates between the two. So we're going to spray it just to make sure the mixture is nice and wet. You want to make sure your mixture is nice and wet. And then you want to alternate hands if you don't want to do this with one hand. But make sure it's wet, but not to the point where it's like crumbling, you guys. Like, make sure it's just, you know, nice and wet. So you just mix that together. Then after we mix this part together, you just start adding it to the mold. The Lush Titsy Totsy Bath Bomb really depends on where you get it from, because they make it in store. So some stores make it in store, so it depends on where you get it from. Some stores do white, all white. Some stores do pink, but I prefer the variation between the white and the pink. We're just gonna spray this mixture all together now. Oh my God, this is not white no more. It's like fairy cotton candy pink. So we're gonna push it in, and now you wanna push it in just a little bit once you mix it together. You don't, depending on how deep your mold is, you don't wanna press it down. So I'm gonna do the rest, you guys. And I'll be back to unmold this beautiful bath bomb once we're done. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to unmold our Titsy Totsy Copycat bath bombs. I just unmolded one, and I was like, you know what? I gotta get on camera and show you guys what they look like. But here's the up close of what this one looks like. This is what this one looks like. Look how beautiful it looks. Isn't it pretty? Titsy Totsy. So let's unmold a few, so you guys can see. I'm gonna be gentle because this mold is really deep, so I can't pop them out too much, but see? Oh, these are so beautiful. Look at, isn't it amazing? Oh, oh, oh. Now, they may not be leveled as well because it did puff up just a bit, and that's because we use polysorbate 80. Polysorbate 80, when you use it in bath bombs and certain mixtures, is an emulsifier. So since it is an emulsifier, things tend to be whipped, fluffy, creamy, and so it puffs up the mixture. So that's why they're a little puffy. Look at this one. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it is so beautiful. Let's do one more. Look at, this is the white one. The white that came out pink. It looks pink. You guys may not can see the pink, but it looks pink. So you guys, I wanted to thank you so much for watching this episode of DIY Saturday. Let me put them in the camera so you guys can see them. So you guys, I wanted to thank you so much for watching this episode of DIY Saturday. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you would like to get to know me, your host Shundara, make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel where me and Josh do interesting challenges. Make sure you pick up our Larimar elixir and our Miracle Glow oil at savvynaturalista.com, as well as our new products that we are adding. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of DIY Saturday, and I really hope you enjoyed this Lush Copycat. And I'll see you in our next episode of Make It Monday. Bye.